for Restore Crochet, and we are doing a market this weekend. I'm super excited. It's a free market in a shopping centre, so I'm not too stressed about it or anything. I think it'll be nice and chill, but I thought I'd show you quickly what we've made so far this week. I've got someone picking up one of my custom orders today, so I better show you that quickly first. And then we're actually going to head outside and pull all my market stuff out, do a little bit of a mock-up, and then we'll get back to doing some more crocheting, and I'll sort of check in with you throughout the week. So without further ado, let me show you the things I've made this week. We're starting off with 2 custom orders, one of which I told you about last video, is this white dragon. So it is the matching one to the black dragon, which is here. There we go. Black dragon and white dragon. So they're matchy-matchy for one custom order, as well as another thing for that one. This one is my other custom order that I made this week, a little standing capybara. He's so cute. This pattern is by AQ Crochet, and it actually worked up really, really well. Really quick, really nice. I do think next time I make it, I might leave out one of the rounds in the bum and kind of like make it, I don't know, like it just, I feel like there's one more round than necessary. So I'll adjust it a little bit next time I make it. But I really like him. He's nice and cute. Love him. So he's getting picked up today. I also have one pattern test that I did this week. This little honey bear. He is so stinking cute. He's a snuggler. He is actually getting released today. So that one is now released. He's super cute. Some other things that I've made this week. I made a big bee, one big bee. He's a lot bigger than I was intending, but I freehand these, and so they're always different, slightly different anyway. So one big bee, and then I made some little bees. So I made 1, 2, 3 glitter bees. The big bee is also a glitter bee. And I embroidered all their eyes on them, these ones. Something a bit different. And then I made 2 of like just the regular yellow bees. I'm thinking I might make a pink one or a rainbow one. We'll see if I get to that before this market. But yeah, no big deal either way. I made a couple of axolotls, so 2 pink ones, 2 pink ones, and a yellow. I've never made a yellow one before, but I'm actually really happy with how this one looks. So very happy with that one. I made a couple of chicks. So these are my little chicks. This pattern is from Hook and Crochet, something like that. I'll put it on the screen if I can remember, or I'll leave it in the description down below. Might be easier. The pattern comes with like one of those hatching eggs, but I just make the chicks and I love them. So I've got 2 in this light yellow. I've got some rainbow ones. So I've got these 2, which are rainbow with, no, 3, I've got 3 of them. Rainbow with orange feet. And then I made this one with pink feet. And I was like, now I can't decide if I like the pink feet or the orange feet better. So anyway, there's those ones. I made 3 whales, a dark blue, a light blue, and a light minty green color. And I made a drift the octopus. This pattern is by the Crochet Carpenter. A lovely pattern, this one. So he's in one of the Bernat Mysticals, which is gorgeous. Got that in mill ends. Very, very happy with that one. So yeah, he's super cute. That's all I've made so far this week. So I've got some work still to do. I want to make sure that I'm able to crochet some snakes while I'm at the market. So what I do with them is I will actually, what I do is I make the head and stick the eyes in at home, and then while I'm at the market, I literally just crochet the body, and I use a whole ball. So whatever skein that I pick or ball that I pick, I will just use the entire thing, and so that sort of determines the length of the snake, and that works really well for me. It's really mindless work. It means I can do it, and people love seeing me actually crocheting. They find it fascinating. So yeah, that is the plan. So I'm going to do some snakes. I want 2 more axolotls. I want a couple more whales and some koalas and bunnies are my plan for the next few days. Today is Tuesday. The market is Saturday. So I've got a few more days to go and we'll just see what happens. But I'll check in with you soon. So I thought I'd show you what I meant when I'm talking about doing my snakes at markets. I have this one that I'd made already that never ended up getting finished at the last market that I took to. So I just make the head, I add the eyes in to the head so I don't have to like worry about taking backs or eyes or anything, or like my safety eye tool with me to the market. So I just make the head with the eyes and then I will just crochet the body. I use this blanket chenille from Portercraft for my snakes. This one is going to be the next one that I do. And I thought I'd show you the other ones that I've chosen to take with me to the market. So these are all new colours that Portercraft have released. They've got like a nice new range that they've released and I bought a couple of the different colours. So this one here is called Multi Granite. It's like a greige blend. Really, really pretty. I actually really am keen to see how this one works up as a snake. This one is a like a purpley blend. It is called Multi Berry Neapolitan. So really pretty one, that one's got some really nice colours in it. And then this last one is a blue multi. It's called Multi Dolphin. It's got blues and greens and a little bit of like a greigey purple through there too. So very cool. Very interested to see what these snakes will turn up like. I've got 2 in stock at the moment. One is a brown, just a solid brown. That one I've had forever and no one's interested in it. So natural colours don't do well for me, which is why I tend to stick to the rainbows. The other one I have is, it's like an orange and green. It's not my favourite colourway, and really snakes are the only things that I sort of look at the colourway and go, yeah, it could be a snake. It's not my favourite. I just don't know how else to use it, so that's how it will be used until they sell. Okay, I'll check in with you soon. Bye. So I wanted to show you what we currently have. So this is the table. There is obviously some gaps that I do need to fill. This gap here is going to be my large chickens, which I've got 3 that are made up and I just need to stuff them. I need to stuff at least 3 more chickens to put in my little chicken coop. definitely want to make some more stingrays, but I'm sort of happy not to make them for this weekend. But I do want some more whales, so maybe at least 6 more whales. I'd like at least 2 more chicks, so it's a nice 444, and a couple of baby koalas so they can sit nicely there. Not sure what I'm going to put next to him. I can't remember what I've priced him at, so that may not stay there. We might switch that with something else, but I'll decide that later. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with this side of the table. I will do 2 more of the axolotls, so, but happy with this side of the table. Then we have this freestanding thing. The only reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going to be at a shopping center, and so I'm really not sure if this is actually going to stay or not. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm sort of at the moment planning standing in the middle and everyone sort of being on the outside, but that may change if I get there and the setup doesn't really work. So we'll see. But I've got all my hanging jellyfish. I've got some large and some small. I do obviously have more of these, but I thought I'd give a nice variety of options, and if someone wanted something particular, we can talk, or I might have one. So there's those. I'm gonna stuff some kittens. So I've got a whole bunch made up, just needs stuffing. I'm going to do a couple more bunnies to sit here, but otherwise I'm happy with the bees and the bunnies together. Big bee, big hungry caterpillar. These are some of my birds. So I do want to do, the thing that I had on my list to do is kookaburras and some more parrots. So I'm either going to do one of those. I want one to sit here, and then I have some more over here. So whatever I decide to do, whether it be kookaburras or parrots, I'm gonna sort of do the same thing there. So whether or not I make 3 parrots, or if I make 1 parrot and 2 kookaburras, we'll just see. But I think that's what I want to do. I'd like at least 1 more drift to sit on that stand with those 2. So hopefully we can get 1 more drift, even if I can put it like underneath, or the red one underneath, because the red one's a bit bigger. The red one's made with Motivero yarn, and I don't think people are loving it. So anyway, then we've got our Anchor the Octopus. This is the mini one. I have sold one of these before. I sold my first one for $85, and because that one sold relatively quickly, I decided to up this one to $95, but I've now had him for quite a while. So I'm thinking of lowering him back to $85 and seeing if he sells. And if he does sell in the next like month or so, then I know that $85 is a nice sweet spot, and we might just stick to that, or we might try 90 next time we make one. I've got 1 snuggler. I'm not into making snugglers like this sort of size snuggler, so he's my only one at the moment. We may make more in the future. Turtles, 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 dragon. And then this is my last side. This is my freestanding shelf. I do want to put something down there, so no idea what we're gonna do, but we might do something, we'll see. Or I might just move my unicorn and just leave this blank. We'll decide that later on. Mystery bags. I have 2 more things that I've already made that I want to put in mystery bags, so there's going to be 2 more, and they obviously aren't going to look like this. I just sort of chucked them there, but they look much nicer once I flatten them out a little bit more. Then I have my bubs. These are the Oddball Crochet bubs. I would like 1 more. I would like 3 more, really. I would like 2 more in there and 1 more here. But if I can only get 1 more done, I'd be really happy. So those ones I'm doing $30. This guy is also $30. He is a Triceratops, but he just didn't sit nicely on that shelf, so he's going to sit there. And then these little ones, all these bears, are $20, so they fit nicely together. And I have my jumbo Triceratops up there. You cannot see it because of the glare. Let me see if we can. There he is. He is made with the jumbo yarn, and I've got a cute little hanging pot here. Yeah, Did I show my snakes? I've got 2 snakes too. They're here. Snakes there. That's that green and orange one that we don't really love, but anyway. So lighting my office today was horrendous, so we're in my bedroom today. I thought I'd just show you quickly the things that I made last night, or finished off last night. I've got a list of things that I still want to do before Saturday, and I also realised that yesterday when I had all the plushies out, I really should have done a full stock take to make sure that the numbers on my spreadsheet reflect what I actually have, and I forgot to do that. So I'll either do that today or tomorrow when my kids are at school, but I think it might have to be tomorrow. I think I'm running late on time today. Anyway, I did 2 mystery bags. I already had the plushies, I just had to put them in the mystery bags. I made an axolotl, so I want 1 more axolotl. So this one is blue with a blue glitter accent, so the frill and the stripe is a blue glitter. Then I finished off some kittens, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is one of my favorite colorways. 6, this rainbow one always sells so well. 7, 8, 9 kittens and 1 cat. So I have another one of this colorway that's made, just not stuffed, but I thought I'd just do 1, so then there's 5 big cats, so that's good. So big cat. Then I did some chickens, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chickens and 2 of my mama chickens. These ones are fuzzy furry yarns. They're so cute. I do want to make 1 more in like a white, just like a traditional, so we'll see if I get to that. That's like the bottom of the list, so no big deal if I don't. Okay, I'll chat to you soon. Alright, this is all my stock. I'm just doing a super quick stock take. Everything was correct in my spreadsheet, I think. I think I changed 1 thing. But there's a lot of stuff here. I'm not going to go through it all now, but if you are interested, then maybe I'll go through it at a later date. But I do want to add in a few things that I made last night. So I've got 1 more axolotl, a purple, dark purple with a glittery frill. She's cool. She's a bit fluffy. I need to defluff her, but fun thing, that one. There is 1 more bunny. I've got a green bunny, so you can go with purple bunny. 2 more chicks, some hot yellow ones. This is a really interesting yellow. It's like a kind of an orangey, really vibrant one. Anyway, there's 2 grey whales, so 2 of them. 2 purple whales. And 2 blue whales. So finished all that last night. A few more things to do today. But yeah, otherwise, that's what we're looking. I'm happy. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, it's the night before the market. I just wanted to show you the last couple of things that I've made. My whole family's already in bed and I'm about to head off to bed myself. But I thought I'd show you the last couple of things that I made today and yesterday afternoon. So I've got a blue bunny. I do think next time I make these, I'll make sure that the chain is looser because their ears are curling a lot. So we've got a blue bunny. We also have a pink bunny. They're really cute. I love these. There is some koalas. I have 1, 2, and 3 koalas. 2 little kookaburras. I've got this one here and 1 with a lighter beak, that one there. Then we have a parrot, just the 1 little green parrot. There is a drift, little green drift, and last but not least I got a mama chicken done, a mama Mabel. Okay guys, I will show you my setup in the morning. Hi all. I got a microphone, so hopefully our audio is a little bit better now. We'll see what happens. So Saturday was the market. Today is Tuesday. I thought I would share with you what sold and how much I made, etc. It wasn't an amazing market. It was in a shopping center, so very small. Obviously, when you're in a shopping center, most people aren't there to look at market stuff. They're there to do their shopping, and that's it. We were right out the front of Woolworths as well, so most people were going to Woolies. They weren't stopping to look. Anyway, I did sell a few things. So I sold two of my little chicks or ducks. A lot of people call them ducks, whatever you want to call them. I sold two of them. I sold three kittens, three stingrays, two whales. I also sold another kitten. It was the Kip the kitten from the Crochet Carpenter. I sold that one for $30. I sold one of my oddball crochet bubs. It was the giraffe one. Funny story, actually. The guy comes up and he goes, "Oh, I'll take the duck." I'm like, great, no worries. "Oh, actually, no, I'll take the cow." And he pointed at the giraffe, and I was like, oh, it's not a cow, but okay. So he took the giraffe that he thought was a cow, but anyway, whatever. I sold a caterpillar and the little Fable bear from Oak and Marlow, the small version. I made that using the free blog pattern, so that one sold. An axolotl sold, a white cockatoo and a black cockatoo, a mystery bag, a turtle, and that's it. So we took a total of $308. Market was free, so there was no cost involved apart from like my square fees, which was about $2.50, like not very much at all. So overall, I'm happy with that. I do think the spot we were in wasn't amazing. I think if we were sort of a bit further down in the thoroughfare of the shopping centre rather than just right outside the Woolworth space, I think it probably could have been a bit better having people walk through who were casually shopping rather than grocery shopping. So I think I will do this one again. I'll probably wait a little bit. I've got something booked on the same time that it is for next month. So I won't be doing it next month, but possibly in April or even in May, we'll reassess then. But yeah, being a free market, it's just time really, which is fine. I did while I was there. I made two snakes and half a snake, so I got a little bit of work done. So I'm happy with that. Had a nice chat to the lady who was next to me, which was lovely. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's good. I don't know yet. Haven't edited it, but I'll edit it later today. And yeah, I will see you next time. Okay, thanks. Bye.